Hello children, today we are going to discuss about unit 3 transportation or circulation. In 10th class biology there are 10 units are there: nutrition, respiration, transportation, excretion, coordination, reproduction, coordination life process, heredity, our environment and culture, last one is natural resources. Like that 10 units are there and 230 pages are there. And here all units are easy to learn and easy to do different activities. Today we are discussing unit 3 transportation. It is also called as circulation. Transportation or circulation. So what is transportation? For example, we eat food, we drink water, we drink liquids, we breathe gases. So we breathe gases for what purpose? To produce energy, and we are performing respiration. And we are eating food for what purpose? To get energy. So we are eating carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Like there are several substances, materials, several nutrients we are eating. And we breathe gases. We drink water and other liquids. So here these materials should be, these gases and food materials should be transported to different parts of the body. Then only we are getting what? Energy. So transportation is required. So in plants also transportation takes place by means of what? Vascular bundles. So plants consist of vascular bundles. Vascular bundle consists of xylem and phloem. So xylem tissue is useful for transportation of water, and phloem vessels are useful for transportation of food. So in the same way, all in many developed what phyla we observed a clear-cut transportation we are observing, we are seeing. So here in case of human beings, how transportation takes place. So here on the green board you are observing what? Heart, and this is a mammalian heart or human heart or goat heart, a sheep heart. So mammals are having this type of heart, and heart is called as a pumping organ, and it pumps blood to all parts of our body. So here you see heart, this is called as pumping organ, and heart is present in between the lungs in the thoracic cavity, and it is protected by means of what? Rib cage, back by means of backbone, and in between the lungs heart is located, and heart is made up of muscles, and heart is a hollow organ. So it is not made up of bones, it is made up of muscles, cardiac muscles. And heart is the size of your fist. So this is my fist. So in the same way, your heart is the size of a fist. So that is the brief description regarding heart. Okay. And now I am explaining you heart in details, external features and also internal features. So this is heart, and heart is pear shaped. Heart is pear shaped, and heart is made up of muscles, and heart consists of heart is protected by means of a double membrane structure that is called pleura. This is called pleura. Sorry, this is called a pericardium. Heart is protected by means of a double membranous structure, a double membranous layer that is called pericardium. So this is called pericardial layers, and in between the pericardial layers we can see the presence of what? Pericardial fluid. Pericardium and pericardial fluid protect the heart from shocks and jerks. So how heart is protected? Pericardium and pericardial fluid protect the heart from shocks and jerks. Okay. So heart is pear shaped, and heart is made up of muscles, and heart is enclosed by a double membrane structure that is a pericardium, and pericardial layers are filled with pericardial fluid, and these protect the heart from shocks and jerks. And upper part of the brain, upper part of the heart is broad, and lower part of the heart is narrow, and it is triangular outline. Anterior broad, posterior narrow, and it is triangular outline. So if you see a heart, a sheep heart, a goat heart, so on the heart, on the dorsal side, you see the friends are two grooves, and these two grooves indicate that heart is having four chambers inside. Okay, so we described what external features of heart, and also now we are discussing what internal structure of heart. So here we are taking what section cutting of the heart. So longitudinal section of the heart, and inside the heart we can see the presence of what four chambers. So this is the one chamber, and this is the second chamber, this is the third chamber, this is the fourth chambers. So upper chambers are called as auricles and lower chambers are called as ventricles. How many chambers are present in heart? Four. Upper chambers are called as auricles and lower chambers are called as ventricle. So this is the right part of the heart and this is the left part of the heart. And right part of the heart is having what? Deoxygenated blood or impure blood. And the left part of the heart is having oxygenated blood, and it is a pure blood, it is oxygenated blood. So in this way, heart is having what? Four chambers, and right part of the heart is having what? Deoxygenated blood, and left part is having what? Oxygenated blood. So that is the internal structure of the heart, four chambers. Now I am explaining you these two auricles are separated by means of a septum, a muscle wall, a septum. This is called as interauricular septum. This is important. Two auricles, right auricle and left auricle, are separated by means of a septum, that is called as interauricular septum. And right ventricle, this is right ventricle, and left ventricle is separated by means of a muscle, a wall, that is called as interventricular septum. This is called interventricular septum. Again you see right auricle and right ventricle is separated by means of another septum. This septum is called as, this is called as right auriculoventricular septum. Again you see left auricle and left ventricle is separated by means of another septum, that is called as left auriculoventricular septum. Like that you see four septa are dividing heart into four chambers. Two auricles by means of interauricular septum, two ventricles by means of interventricular septum. A right auricle and right ventricle is separated by means of right auriculoventricular septum. A left auricle and left ventricle are separated by means of what? Left auriculoventricular septum. Okay, so we discuss what? Chambers of the heart. Now I am explaining you in detail what are the blood vessels which bring blood to the heart. So here you see 1, 2, 3, 4. Again you see this one is superior venae cava and this is called as inferior venae cava. Arrow marks indicating that, so they are carrying blood toward the heart, into the heart. So here 4 blood vessels are there. Here 1, here 1. And this is called as superior venae cava or pre-cava vein. It carries deoxygenated blood from upper part of the body, head and neck, and it open to the right auricle. This is called as superior or pre-cava vein, which bring what? Deoxygenated blood from head and neck. And this is called as post-cava vein. Post-cava vein or inferior venae cava. It carries what? Deoxygenated blood from legs, abdomen, and this part, and it open to the right auricle. So right auricle is centered to receive what blood? Deoxygenated blood from different part of the body. Again you see this side 4, what are there? Blood vessels are there, and these are called as pulmonary veins. They carry what? Oxygenated blood. Listen children carefully. So these blood vessels, they carry what? Deoxygenated blood from different parts of the body. But these are the what? Blood vessels. These are called as pulmonary veins. These are exceptional. These are called veins, but they are not carrying what? Deoxygenated blood. They are carrying what? Oxygenated blood. So here blood in the lungs is purified, oxygenated blood, and from right and left lung to what? Pulmonary veins arise, and finally they open to the left auricle. left auricle is centered to receive what? Oxygen blood. So we discuss what? Blood vessels which bring blood to the heart. What are they? Superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, pulmonary veins. These are the exceptional. They carry what? Oxygen blood, and these carrying what? Deoxygen blood. Okay. Now I am explaining to you what blood vein which carry blood away from the heart. So this side what blood is present? Deoxygen blood. This side what type of blood is present? Oxygen blood. This is deoxygen blood, blue color, and this is oxygen blood, red color. So here from the anterior part of the right ventricle arising a blood vessel, and this is short one, and this is called as pulmonary artery. It divides into two branches. So it is arising from anterior part of the right ventricle, and it divides two branches, and one branch goes to right lung, and another branch goes to left lung. There in the lungs, blood is oxygenated blood. Again, that blood is once again come back to the heart by means of what? Pulmonary veins. Okay, this one is over. And next you see from anterior part of the left ventricle arising a big blood vessel. It is a very large blood vessel, and it divides into many branches, and that is called as systemic aorta, and it carries oxygen blood to all parts of the body. So from left side, from left ventricle, from the anterior part of the what left ventricle arising a big blood vessel, that is called as systemic aorta, and from anterior part of the right ventricle arising a aorta, that is the pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery, it carries blood to the lungs. So these are the arteries. So what are arteries? Arteries are the blood vessels. They carry blood from heart to body parts. What are veins? Veins are the blood vessels. They bring blood from body parts to heart. So most of these veins they carry deoxygenated blood, except pulmonary veins. And arteries they carry what? Pure blood. But here pulmonary artery is exceptional. It carries what? Deoxygenated blood to lungs. That you need to remember. Okay. So we discussed the blood vessels which bring blood to the heart, and the blood vessels which carry blood away from the heart. So here heart is made up of muscle now, and in the muscles we can see the presence of what? Coronary blood vessels. There are also two types. Coronary blood vessels are two types, and they are arteries and so veins. So coronary blood vessels are present in cardiac muscle. You please remember. Now we discuss in detail about the external features of heart, and also we discuss about the chambers of the heart, and we discuss about the septa. So interauricular septum, interventricular septum, this is called right auriculoventricular septum, this is called left auriculoventricular septum. Left auriculoventricular septum. Again we also discuss that blood vessels which bring blood to the heart. Superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, pulmonary veins, and these are exceptional. They carry oxygen blood open to the left auricle. And we also discuss what blood vessels which carry blood away from the heart. Pulmonary artery which carries deoxygen blood to the lungs, and systemic aorta, it carries what? Oxygen blood to all parts of the body. Okay, so we discuss internal structure of the heart, and also we discuss external structure of the heart, and we discuss general features of the heart. And now we are going to discuss about what is single circulation. Hello, what is double circulation? What is single circulation and what is double circulation? So here single circulation means blood is a transport from heart to body parts. Again blood is once again transported back from body parts to heart. So in case of what fish, if we can observe, in case of fish, heart is two chamber. It is having only two chambers. So here in mammals 4 chambers are present, but in case of fish only 2 chambers. One is atrium and another one is ventricle. And here the blood is passed through the heart only once. So heart to gills, gills to body parts, and body parts to heart, and heart to gills, and body parts to heart. Like that you see there is one circulation. There is one circulation. That means blood is passed through the heart only once. That means only one circulation. Next another circulation. Next another circulation. So here only blood is passing through the heart only once, and that type of circulation is called as single circuit circulation, and fish heart is called as branchial heart, and it pumps blood to gills for purification. That is the result they call as branchial heart, and that is over. Now we need to discuss about what double circulation. Double double circulation. Double circulation. So here double means twice. So this is a mammal heart, and it is having 4 chambers, and right side is the diastole bed and left side is axial bed, and this diastole bed is transported to the lungs for purification. Heart to lungs, lungs to heart, but here heart to gills, gills to body parts, but here heart to lungs, lungs to heart, and this circulation is called as pulmonary circulation. This is one. So blood is circulated between heart to lungs and heart. This is called as pulmonary circulation. And second time, heart to body parts, again body parts to heart, and that is second circulation, that is called as systemic circulation. So here in case of mammals, blood is transported to the heart twice. So that is the reason this heart is called as double circulation heart, and the heart which pumps blood to the lungs for purification, and that heart is called as pulmonary heart. So we discuss what single circuit circulation and double circuit circulation. Single circuit circulation example fish, and double circuit circulation man and all mammals. So in examination you may ask question like what is like that. What is single circuit circulation? Give example. Draw single circuit circulation heart. And what is double circuit circulation? Give example. Draw a well labeled diagram of double circuit circulation. Like that, in examination you are getting questions on single circuit circulation and also double circuit circulation. Okay, we discuss what general features of the heart, and we discuss what internal structure of the heart, and we discuss what septa of the walls, and we discuss what single circulation and double circulation. And here we need to discuss about walls. VALVS, walls. So here there is one wall and there is another wall. Here third wall, fourth wall, like that you see. This is called what? Right arculovertical septum. On the right arculovertical septum, and there is a wall, there is an aperture. This is called as a tricuspid wall. This is called as tricuspid wall. And here on the left arculovertical septum, we can see the presence of an aperture. And below on the right left arculovertical septum, we can see the presence of what? Bicuspid wall or mitral wall. So this is called a tricuspid wall. This is called a bicuspid wall. Just at the region of this what pulmonary artery we can see another wall, that is called as pulmonary wall. And at the region of the systemic aorta also we can see the presence of a wall, that is called as aortic wall. Okay, so how many walls are there in human heart, in mammalian heart? 4. What are they? Tricuspid wall, that is present on right arculoventricular septum, and bicuspid wall or mitral wall present on left arculoventricular septum, and this is called a pulmonary wall present at the region of the pulmonary artery, and that is called aortic wall present at the region of the what? Systemic aorta. So now, and these wall they allow the flow of blood only one direction but not in backward direction. Now I am explaining you what cardiac cycle. This is important, cardiac cycle. So in examination you may ask a question like this: describe cardiac cycle with diagrams. So imagine, so here heart is in relaxed state, in resting state. So when it relaxes, you see auricle, these are called auricle ventricle, they should relax, and thereby you see blood is pumped to the heart through superior vena cava and inferior vena cava and pulmonary veins. By that you see blood enter into the right auricle and left auricle, and right auricle receiving what? Diastole bed, and left auricle receiving what? Axial bed. Then you see auricle there to contract. First, all of them are in resting state. At that time, blood is entered into the auricles. Second phase, you see auricle there to contract. Auricle there to contract. That is called auricular systole. So auricular system, when auricle they used to contract, and that time blood is transported, pumped into the heart, lower part of the heart, right ventricle and left ventricle. At that time, tricuspid wall and bicuspid opens. That is the second phase. Then you see, ventricle they used to contract. At the time, auricle they used to relax. Ventricle they used to contract. That time, tricuspid wall and bicuspid wall, both the wall they closes. They close the aperture. That time, you are hearing a sharp sound that is called as lub. So lub sound is producing by the closing of right auriculoventricular aperture and left auriculoventricular aperture. That time they are making what? Lub sound. Then you see auricles and ventricles they used to relax, and that time fourth stage you see here when this ventricle they used to contract, and that time these walls they close producing sound, and these walls they open. What is the wall? Pulmonary wall and also aortic wall. And then blood is transported to the lungs and blood is pumped to the body parts. Later you see auricles, ventricles they to relax. At that time these walls they closing the pulmonary, aorta and also systemic aorta. At that time we are hearing and they are producing a dull sound, that is called dub sound. In this way, heart is producing what? Lub and dub sounds. So here these lub and dub sounds are produced by means of what? Closing of that is the tricuspid wall, bicuspid wall and pulmonary wall and also systemic wall. And now I am explaining you what is cardiac cycle. One contraction, one relaxation of atria and ventricle is called as cardiac cycle. The sequential events which are cyclically repeated in human heart is called as cardiac cycle. So one contraction, one relaxation. Here you see auricle they used to contract and ventricle they used to contract, and we see what? A joint diastole, and we call them a cardiac cycle. So one cardiac cycle consists of auricular systole, time period 0.11 to 0.14, and the time required, what time required for ventricular systole? 0.27 to 0.35, and joint diastole required for 0.4 second, and total cardiac cycle time required for total cardiac cycle is about 0.8 seconds. Listen children, human heart start beating from 21st day of embryonic stage. So all we are developed. So growth of our body, growth of what? Young one develop from the uterus of a mother. So when a zygote is formed and zygote develop into embryo, and during 21st day of embryonic development only heart forms, then it starts heart beating. So it is the heartbeats which make the person to alive. When the heartbeat stops, the person dies. So children, now I am posing some simple questions. So here you see what is the shape of heart? The shape of heart is what? Pear shape. And how many chambers are there in the heart? 4 chambers are there. And what are separating auricles and ventricles? Auricles are separated by interauricular septum and ventricles are separated by interventricular septum. Okay, name the walls which are present in the human heart or mammalian heart. This is called tricuspid wall, this is called bicuspid wall, mitral wall, this is called a pulmonary wall, and this is called aortic wall. And we discuss what is cardiac cycle and the time required for what? Atrial systole, ventricular systole, joint diastole, and also cardiac cycle. And we also discuss what is the membrane structure which are surrounding the heart, that is called as pericardium. It is filled with the fluid, that is pericardial fluid. Pericardium and pericardial fluid protect the heart from shocks and dust. And we discuss what? Single circuit circulation. So here in case of fish, through the heart, blood passes through the heart once. Heart to gills to body part, and that circulation is called single circulation. And in case of human or mammals or birds, apes or reptiles, a blood transport to the heart twice, once between the heart and lungs to the heart, that is pulmonary circulation, second between the heart and body part, body parts that is called as systemic circulation. Like that, we observed two types of circulation in case of mammals, interprets and birds. And that is the clear information regarding what the external features of mammalian heart and internal structure of mammalian heart and general features of mammalian heart. And we also discussed what the single circuit circulation in case of fishes and also double circuit circulation in case of mammal. Thank you, children.